perfectly. I never say no to Marco. First of all, the respect of the player that he was, the understanding of football. And when, this is not a big secret, when we contact many months ago, when we had the possibility, or it could be the possibility to work together, he knows that it was no, it was never a no, but it was not the moment because of the respect of where I was before in the previous team. Right now, when he called me, it was very simple. The call, when he called, I said, "Is it the moment?" And I asked to him, and he said, "For me, yes." I said, "For me also." So he called me in a right moment, and I think now it's a moment to start together. Our profession is like this as a coach. You will never come in a perfect moment because it's not how it's logical. You will not change the coach, but it's not a catastrophe. It's not. It's true that we are not in the Champions League group stage. That this is our target, and it's where this club deserves. But now we have to be honest where we are, and our target is now we have the most important games for us to be in Europa League group stage, and we can do a lot of good things this year. So it's a moment to start together. For this, I cannot do it alone. I say thank you to the president because he told me that I would have his support. His support means a lot. Support of the club, that they trust me on the way how we're going to do the things. And I said to them, I need to be criticized. If you are not ready to tell you how bad you are, you cannot get this profession. So I'm ready for this. So this is the first accept. When you have one problem, you have to accept the problem, then you can solve it. If you don't accept, then it's more difficult to solve it. So I have expectations. I know that we are coming from a big upset, not being on Champions League qualification. So I know the moment, but I know also, and I'm like this, you will see on when I'm talking, I'm not talking about the problem, I'm talking about the solution. So the solution is, we cannot think anymore about this because we cannot change. What we can change is to be in the group stage of Europa League. So we have to think about that. So it's not to think about the problem, it's how to find more solutions. And the solution now is that we have the two most important games of the season right now against the Czech team, against Victoria Plzeň, and focus on this to do a lot of good things to win the game. And I'm sure that after that, we'll be more happy. Our style or the way how we play is totally different. It's totally different. So I'm nobody to talk about the ex-coach and to talk how they were playing. From today, they will start doing different exercises. They will start listening different instructions, what they have to do. So instead, as I said before, instead to think about where are the problems, is to find the solution. So already I know the way how I want to play with these players, because I analyze individually and collectively the team to find the best solution for them. And I'm sure that on Thursday you will see already a totally different team with good ideas. I consider that the coach has a bigger responsibilities with the ball and without the ball, on a positive way, on a negative way to the team. So I'm here to bring to the players to know exactly which moments they have to do, how they have to play. So of course the players, for me, when one player is on the pitch, the most important when he goes inside is that he has no doubts on what he has to do. It's not, we will see what happened today in the game now. My team will know exactly what we have to do. We have a plan, and with the ball and without the ball, you will see a team with clear ideas. So we will know the moments what to do, and hopefully you will see this as soon as possible. And coming a little bit to the question previously, I don't know the time exactly that the team will need to get ideas, but already from Thursday you will see things totally new and things that works to play better. Yes, and not only from coaches. When I was or now as assistant or to being with them some meeting with the coaches. Also as a player, I can say I was lucky to have 23 coaches during my football career. And when I like to say this, doesn't exist better or worse, because of course everybody will say, "Oh, Guardiola is the best coach in the world." Of course, because he won a lot of trophies, but he also will agree with me when he will say, because when I'm asking him, "Yeah, we won a lot of trophies, but you won a lot of trophies with the big clubs also. If you manage a small club, I don't know if you will win a trophy, even if you are the best in the world." And I'm saying this because when they are saying about one coach, sometimes you have results, sometimes no. Here I'm not magic, I cannot promise you titles, I cannot promise you points, I cannot promise you victories, but I can promise you that you will be satisfied on the way that the team plays. And if you play well, you are close to win games. I believe on this. So the way how, it's very important for us. And I think here in this club is also very important. It's, of course, all of us, we want to win, we want results, we want many times with my good friend also Arteta, on 50% of the thing we don't think on the same way, and it doesn't mean that I am worse than him or he's better than me or he's worse than me. It's just that we are different, and this is what is beautiful. You need to transmit to your players on what you believe. So I cannot transmit to the players something from another coach. I can transmit what I feel, because when I'm talking to them, they have to feel that this is me. That I have already, and I have enough assistants, and I'm sure that I will be more than happy with them, with the staff. The players are the players, the players are the actors, the players are the most important. This I will tell to them. Without you, I'm a big zero. One coach without the players that believe on that and the style, on the identity is a big zero. So the players, they need to follow because they believe you, but they are the most important. They are the actors, and I have to make them believe that they are the most important. For this, we have to give this love to them, to the players. And yeah, as you said, I was working with Timmy. This is an advantage. He knows me, I know him. But I know enough. I cannot tell you how many games I was watching, but I know enough about the team to give them information, to improve them, and also the best way also how to know them is training every single day with them. So from today we will start. First of all, as I said, all the details in football is important. You cannot control only one to win games, to win titles. So it's important, the personal part, the discipline, the organization, the respect in the dressing room is so important. And I am strict when that group or that team deserves to be strict. If it's a fantastic group, if it's a good characters, good captains, because I heard about that, I was asking about our captains, they are fantastic professionals. If we don't need to be strict, so then we don't need. So you need to be, when your kid is behaving well, you are not telling him anything. It's enough, it's good educated. So if they are educated, I don't need to work on this, better for me. If I see some things that can affect to the team, then I'm there in this moment, then I'm very straight. Sorry, about the Spanish, yeah, I read that I don't know him personally. I'm not a big fan of basketball, but I know that here basketball we have a fantastic one, so maybe I have to go to a few games, and especially now that we will have a Spanish coach, and I can discuss about him also tactically, because the basketball players and moments, they are also, they have more moments than in football tactically, so maybe we can discuss a little bit. Well, first when I arrive to one club, I like to see our players. First, they have the priority. The priority are the players that they are right now in the squad. And then after that, we will discuss the players that, for some reason, there are some players, they don't have the head here. So they prefer to go, we don't want to play like this. It's not the case, because this is the question that I'm doing to the sport director. Do we have some player that for sure doesn't want to be here? No, okay, because this player we don't want. They have to feel the pressure and the passion and the responsibility to play in this club. So we don't have this issue. And after we have some players that other clubs they want them, so they are on transfer market. But this is a responsibility from Marco. But of course, I'm informed about the players, possible players that they can leave and possible players that they can go. But as I said, now I'm focused. First, I want to see our players. First, I want to know what, in case we need something, and then I will inform to them. But, well, as I said before, football is about many details. Okay, I know, especially in press conference, that before the game, after the game, we always talk about one player, who made the mistake, who scored the goal. With me, you will hear a lot to talk about the team. I talk a lot about the team because this is not tennis, this is not golf. This is, you need to be a good team. You need to play collective. But of course, to play good as a team, you need individualities. But always I like to talk more about the team. It's a collective game, so we'll have time to talk about some individualities. But right now I want that all the players, they feel important, and we talk more about the collective and the way that you will see a team defending together and attacking together. Because the most important player for us to attack is the center back, because he's the first one to start with the ball. I will not say the goalkeeper. I'm not a fan that the goalkeeper has to play all the time. For me, it's the center back who has to decide the first pass. But it's very important to start the offensive part, and the first defender is our striker. So our striker will be the first defender, and we will demand him to start defending the first one. So if my career to play with many Serbian talents, because Serbia, as we know from Balkans, always say we have a fantastic talents. And and one of them, I have to say that he was the only idol, because I was saying I have no idol, but he was an idol, the only one that I can say, because after, of course, watching, you always watch Real Madrid or Barcelona, you have big players, but idol it was Jovan Stankovic, and I was lucky to be. I was young at that moment in Mallorca, and he was already an idol in Mallorca for the first team, and I could follow the steps that, and also he was teaching me as a player, as a person, and I was lucky to get his position when he left in the first team. And you know, this is not a secret that I was following Jovan Stankovic always his career, and now also I can say that we are a good friends. He's also giving me some advices about how big is the club, and also I'm sure that he will be supporting me from outside. The belief starts from me. If I don't believe, because I need to transmit this to the players. And trust me, I will make them feel big, I will make them feel strong. The word scared doesn't exist in my dictionary in football. We're not scared to anyone. So we're going to play as a big team against, as you said, big club. This is our target. And this is not only words, this is our wishes. The wishes, you need to believe, and you need to be strong and believe on you, because if you don't believe on yourself, then better not to start. So as I said, I believe that we can make our players to believe on these targets. So saying that believe big, and then you will get something from this. So we know the targets that we want, and as I said, Zvezde and Zvezde has to be, deserves to be close to these teams that you mentioned in Europe, and this is what we want to have this club in a European map in a big level. I want to give the opportunity to everyone to show what I have available now. As you said, I have a lot of ingredients, and then I need to use these ingredients to play well. So I will know them as fast as possible. I need to know all the players, all the characteristics, what they can give to us on the style that we want to play, and then we will use these ingredients. It's like I am like one chef, that I have a fantastic players, and I need to cook, with them. So as I said before, on Thursday you already will see a little bit the way of the style that we want to play, and the players that can do better on the way how we want to play, then we have more possibilities to play. But right now I'm counting with all of them. I will have open eyes with all of them. They start